Hello everyone, welcome to Belfast as we get ready for our second Group B clash of the day at the European Under-19 European Championships. It's 3 times winners France against Turkey in the finals tournament for the first time since 2018. Spain have already collected 3 points in their tight match against Denmark. A win here would be a massive boost in the search for a semi-final spot. First matches for both these teams. A benchmark, I guess, about to be set. A good crowd have turned up and will be underway after the national anthems.
Please rise if you're able for the national anthem of Turkey. Please remain standing for the national anthem of France.
Certainly sung with gusto, and the French will be hoping that they can show some style on the pitch once this gets underway. Certainly going to be a tough task against a defensively minded Turkish team here in Belfast. Perhaps considered themselves one of the favourites for this tournament. They've got some players to back up their confidence. Michal played 10 games for PSG last season. The question is, where will the goals come from? This starting 11 contributed just 2 goals between them in qualification. Nice evening here in northern Belfast. There is a chance of rain, there are some darker clouds around, but once again a lovely and perfect temperature as well, evening for football. Turkey not lacking in confidence, they've really gelled as a team together. A few of the players who might have been with them actually starring in the senior Euro tournament.
The players of both teams will now
inspired this group of players. The referee is from Greece, Vasilis Fotias. Greece also provides one of the assistants, the other, Duncan Spencer.
You win, so you choose. You choose. Okay, you have ball. Okay, guys, you are captains. You can speak to me. Okay, respect. Don't allow your other player to speak to me. Okay. If I have to explain you a big issue, come to me. Okay, politely and respect my decisions. Okay. Good luck.
Now we hear that mantra at all kickoffs. Very wise words from our referee. Well, Turkey's coach say they are a good defensive team. The goals may come from defence too. Centre-back Efe Sarakaya scored 2 against Lithuania in qualification. Up front, Yildirim also netted twice in qualification. Keep an eye on the benches. There's a certain Zidane on the French bench. Ilias Zidane, Zinedine's son. He's a Spanish national, actually, a dual national. He's only ever going to play for one team, though, wasn't he? He was at Real Madrid from the age of 10, and of course he's got 3 professional brothers, professional playing brothers as well. So may or may not see Ilias come off the bench. French, the only team in all the competition without a number on the front of their shirts for some reason. Bit of an unnecessary delay at the kickoff. Here's France in the blue, Turkey in the red. Good start from France. Gora looking to make a bit of trouble up front. This is Sumahoro. Benema. Good from Turkey. Looking to keep possession. Even if it means going backwards for a little bit. It's interesting to see what sort of press the French decide, what sort of pressure and when they're going to start pressing. Yiğit Fidan at the back. Here's Mert Bayram. 23, squad of 20. Some of the teams decide to omit certain numbers, 12 being one of them in the Turkish squad, for whatever reason. Once we get the free kick. Bernard Diomande talking before this match about the French youth system being so crucial. Not all the under-17s gone through to the under-19s, either at clubs or actually at under-23 French outfit, which is good for them, but it's not so good for the coach of the under-19s. There we can. A little bit of space for Uzan. Can get it past the near post. Aggressive play from Turkey Yilmaz. And Berdi knows he's going to be in a battle. Good defensive header. Well, the attempt to goal was Emre Uzan. Look how many red shirts are forward. Pull back in is a little aimless. Michal will be able to pick it up, bring it back inside the 18-yard box, and goal in dual national, hence the Portuguese twist to his name, but born in Montpellier. Pump it long, but off the back of Polyas Yildirim. Shaky start from the French keeper. Gora. Turkey are claiming handball when he controlled that. Sumahoro. Vast majority of the French squad are dual nationals, one form or another. So Michal, the Turkish coach. Analyse France closely, he says. They sometimes start with a 4 at the back, sometimes at 3. Well, they started with 4 at the back, but they have come under pressure from Turkey. Michal, vocal in goal. First corner of the match. It's a decent ball, and it's a goal at the far post. Yiğit Fidan. The Bursaspor man has put it into the net. Keeper came and didn't get anywhere near it. France, one of the big guns in European football. They are on the ropes here. Yiğit Fidan. It was a great delivery, and what a bullet header that was. Couldn't have aimed it better, could you? Centre half gets things going, and the Turkish diaspora are very happy with that. Just having a word. 4th minute goal for Turkey puts them ahead in this Group B match, and they have started really well. Emre Uzun. This is going to be floated. So decent ball as well. The captain gets hold of it, goes over the head of Yildirim. What a start from Turkey here. Making all the running. Here's Berke Yilmaz. Keeper will come and will collect calmly. Kumbedi. That's not really been in the opposition's last third, apart from the opening seconds of the match. Can. Every tackle, every pass cheered. The Turkish crowd here. Sarika on the ball, exchanging passes with Bayram. Altino is his club, the keeper. No appearances for that club yet. Dilran. France are struggling for possession here. There'll be a foul under the referee's nose. Gomez, one of the two Gomez's on the pitch. Yoni Gomez. So Tidian Gomez, not related. It's a testy opening this match. You can see the Turkish fans in the stands bellowing their support. I like the challenge. Leave it to the referee. Up against Kumbedi. Height-wise, it's not much of a battle, but the Frenchman did well there, just making sure he was nowhere near the ball. Sumaharu. And the shoulder a bit short there. There he is, found a bit of space on this near side. Jacquet. From Clermont, on loan from Rennes. He's a very exotic dual nationality. Guadeloupe. Good interception from Yilmaz. Plays his football in Germany at FC Freiburg. flag down below our camera positions. A couple of them. Certainly the French supporters in the crowd are outnumbered. They ain't shouted at the moment. A challenge from Kumbedi, and be a little bit careful. Stunts were up. He's just stealing a few yards to find who did him. In many ways, an old-fashioned centre forward, a hold-up player. And alongside Demirican, both of them be good in the air. Perhaps not as good as Fidan. Scored the opener after just 4 minutes. If you've joined us a little late, you've missed the first goal. Awkward for Efe Sadikaya. Oh, and a chance here! Blasted over. Best chance for the French. Tinian Gomez, player in Division 2. A couple of goals last season in his 17 games. Towering header, really good header from Yoni Gomez. There's a soulmate. And back. Gomez.
Why?
Jacquet.
No emphasis. Alex, do you Is that a mic?
Sumahoro.
Hello?
Gomez. That's the turn from Benama. This is better from France, who were into Kosh for the first 10 minutes. Gora. Lovely pass inside. Keeper will have to come. No foul. Tinian Gomez making the run. Good sliding challenge from Dylan de Vieren. Helping out in defence, the attacking midfielder. Kaya wearing 6 in the centre circle. You can see him there. Normally the man just in front of the back four to give a bit of steel to repel the French attacks, but so far going well for Turkey. Patient build-up from France. It's good on that far side from Gora. Oh, there's a decent one, the header. Perhaps not so good from Kumbedi, the fullback just drifting into the danger area. Misplaced pass. Turkey though have a lot of red shirts in the 18-yard box. A throw for France. He tried his mercy there and couldn't quite get near the ball. Ready. Time to a decision. Inside it goes. Now a bit of space. Yolo. Shot from distance into the stands. Turkey won't be too worried. Tangana, the captain. Nice first up of him. Lugun. 15 games last season. Brother Joseph answers short. So a very talented family. Break tomorrow for the men. But we do have women's action. Serbia against England. England who thumped a bucket load of goals against Lithuania on the opening in the women's under-19 tournament. That's not a bad ball in, had to be dealt with by Efe Sadakaya. It'll be a corner. Good delivery. Oh, dealt with really, had to be accurate there. Just to finish off tomorrow's action, Lithuania against France. That could be an interesting one. Lithuania, the hosts, under the cosh a little bit at the moment in the women's competition. That's tomorrow. Slightly more pressing concerns for Turkey here. Have to defend this corner. Keeper decides not to come and had to make a save as a result. I think it was Atatanga. Great save, but perhaps he could have come for the corner. It is the captain who's down. Wonderful delivery. We've had some good corners already in this match. There's Yiğit Fidan, the goal scorer, just got caught, I think, by Studs as the captain went down. That was a wonderful save from Mert Bayram. Was at the under-17 championships in 2022. Playing all but one of the qualifiers. Just taking a while, U19. Fidan is the man who scored the goal, the man who's going to have to come round all the way around just to come back on again, just to go back to where he came off again. There's the rules. French captain's also going to have to abide by the rules. So, 10v10 momentarily. Another roundly sheared interception. This time it was Baranali Gazek. For his team, 13 games last season. So they're all pretty experienced, they're at a decent level. They will not be cowed by this French team. Well, we had a bright opening 10 minutes, it's just calmed down a little bit since then. Downtown Belfast, in view over the stadium roof. A lot of the city's football residents have come to have a little look at what's going on here. Handbags, as they used to say, just a little bit of shirt pulling from Betty. And doing what we can. Nothing really to worry about. More posturing than anything really. for the equaliser. Nice ball in. Gura almost got on the end of it. Knocked down by Assoumani. That's a nice turn as well by Atagana. And the captain shadowing him very carefully. Yubul. Cleared by Salikaya.
No foul, play.
That's a good hold-up play again by Yildirim. Quite onto possession. 20 minutes gone. Turkey with a 4th minute goal. Yiğit Fidan. Now a bullet header at the far post. France just looked a little underpowered. They've certainly come back into this game in the last 5 minutes or so. Turkey have been fearless in the tackle. Good again from Yildirim. Forced back though. Yilmaz, good French pressing. Jacquet concedes the throw. He's a real handful, isn't he? Yildirim. Scored too many Trabzonspor. Just a single goal, but only a handful of appearances, and then a couple in qualification as well, so he certainly knows the way to goal. Cleared by Justin Veren. These teams fighting for supremacy of this match. Fascinating tussle. Gomes. And we get the corner kick. Yilmaz with that clearance. He's struggling. He's got a lot of pace as the Frenchman. Halfway through this first half. Corner to be taken by Mayulu. Cause problems for Turkey whenever they have the corner kick. And it's not a bad header. It was unmarked at the far post. The centre half just missing the target. With enough time to clear it. Trying to play it out from the back. A bit too much of a press from the French. All very tight on that far side, but somehow Turkey come with the throw. Making their way slowly back into French territory. Here's the captain.
Oh my God!
Keeper will come. It's a good call. Helps his defenders out. Bayram has looked pretty good so far. 5 minutes almost gone. Just the one goal after a bright and breezy opening from Turkey, but they've been pegged back a little bit as France just start to turn the screw and control the match a bit more. Jacquet. Hodel. Tagana. Turkey for the return ball. Touched it there, and it's been busy on that far side. Mistake, giving a chance here for Turkey to break. Demir can. Oh, that's wonderful bit of defending. So there's a sharp one from Tidiane Gomes. Gives away the free kick.
XFZ 6884. Please return to your vehicle as there's causing obstruction.
So he's going to miss a few minutes of the match, having to move a vehicle. Look at that though. Hopefully wouldn't have missed Benama. Great skill. Pumped in by Sarakaya. Very tight again in midfield. Yilmaz being forced back. Sarakaya with the ball forward. Was there a hand involved from Yildirim? Referee says no. Fidan. Into the space for Bulbul. What can Demir do? Gezek. Double teamed. French defending very deep indeed. Sotaka. That's a good challenge from Ali Gazek. Sakaya. It's the Turkish turn to hold on to possession. Happy just to go back. France can bring themselves forward. But, it's a tight old match, this one. France have come back into it for sure. A bit shell-shocked, I think. Early on, Yildirim with the foul. Taken quickly, Benama. Jacquet. Here's Kumbedi. Once again, there's the foul. Yusuf Sukaya this time. There's a lot of game time. Sukaya for his club, Patron Sport, in one game, and that was a couple of seasons back. Obviously, still a talent. Still in the national team. Turkish fans making themselves heard in the stands. The cacophony of noise. And they like the clearance from the 18-yard box. Calmly done by Gomes, but it's a misplaced pass. Wilson bursting away from one and then two tackles, but not the third one. Italian Sport, his club. He's born in Germany. Also a large Turkish diaspora in Germany. Footballing just goes two ways, isn't it? A lot of German players with that Turkish heritage. Wonderful run from Yilmaz. He's still going. Oh, just past the nose of Yildirim. Heading towards the half-hour mark. Still just the one goal in it. As you can see, starting to drift to the snack bar in the corner. In that position, you can probably have the best of both worlds. Get an early snack before the crowds arrive and still see the football. A2 roaring away on the left-hand side. Certainly not the quietest ground. There's a lot of traffic flying past on its way on the Shore Road. Tackle from Bubel. Good covering play. Turkey able to get away again. Shake covering. And Bedi with the tackle. Gaining a bit of territory at the moment. Turkey will be delighted in the way this match has gone so far. Berke Yilmaz with the throw. Once again, Yildirim. A few misplaced passes in this high-tempo midfield battle. Just tidying up. Here is Mert Bayram. Gomez. Jacquet, the other centre half. No foul, says the referee. So there he gets them going. It's Yildirim again who manages to lose possession. And here comes Atagana. Had a couple of times when they've opened up Turkey, but by and large Turkey have stood pretty strong in defence. Gomez coming forward. Nice little touch from Ngora. Yilmaz will do the defensive duties. Nicely chested on. Bedi with the ball forward. Kaya back to Bayram. Peter lump it forward, looking for that man there, Yildirim, to cause disruption to the French plans. Here's Yoni Gomez. Sumahoro. Nicely done by the Turkish captain. Far side, Bubel. Foul by Mayulu. He can argue all he wants, but he did it about a metre away from the referee. Luzon has been very good in this first half. To half-time. France labouring a little bit to try and get this equaliser. The Turkish fans getting behind the team in red. Down nicely, I guess. It's fractious football, but there might be a bit more flow about it now. Here's a Kumbedi, decent ball in. Nobody at the far post over the head of Ngorda, and it's cleared by Turkey. Nicely done. That's a Smiley. Builder. Benama. And it's broken down on the edge of the box. Didn't think so, did he? Let's have a look again. The foot was high. Opportunity for France here. Soumani over the ball. Decent ball in, but again, first head to it is a Turkish one. Yeah, just turn out to watch this. Flicked on by Agana, and again, no one gambling at the far post. Not a touch from Gomez, no touch from Agana, but no one to touch it in at the far post. Still 1-0 to Turkey, 4th minute goal separating the two teams. Yiğit Fidan. Nice little ball, bit of backspin, but dealt really nicely with it. Ryuzun does very well. That corner, couldn't quite keep it in. Turkey asking questions. And they'll have a corner here. We know that man there arriving, Yiğit Fidan, and he'll be at the far post again. This time it's well dealt with by Michal. Well, 6 or so minutes for France to do something in this first half. No need to panic just yet, plenty of time. Only Gomez on the ball. And Jacquet. Ready for the return. Shows a little bit too much of it and is dispossessed. Milanese. All very tight, but they're hanging on to possession at the moment. Demirkan, dealt with by Kumberi. Not able to hold on to possession. The last 10 minutes has been a bit of a frustrated figure. Heading us to half-time. Turkey with a slender lead. It's a lovely turn from Banama. He'll take it quickly to Banama. Just keen to get it back in the correct spot. Play on, says the referee. Thought about blowing the whistle, and he will bring it back now. Trying to let France carry on. It's taking some time, isn't it, to get this free kick underway. 2 in the wall, 2 over the ball. Dangerous position. Six French shirts inside the box. Banama lurking on the edge. And the keeper has to make a smart save at the near post. It was worth a try, wasn't it? Whipped in wickedly. You could argue the wall wasn't really protecting that near post. Corner kick. 3rd of the game for France. Goal kick. Always tricky when it comes to the near post like that to try and do anything with it. Somani, the provider. Good kick on this time from Yildirim. This is Kumberi. That's a poor ball. Looking for Ngora. We're on the same wavelength. Couple of minutes. Less than a couple of minutes. I can't imagine there'll be too much time to be added on, to be honest with you. Far side. Uzun. And Fox himself.
Yusuf buraya çek Yusuf. Yusuf gel oraya çek Yusuf. Hemen sokuyor. Sıkıştır Yusuf gel. Gel sıkıştır. Olur Yusuf.
Into the last minute, Turkey leading. 40 minutes ago now. the captain. Galatasaray had 5 games in the first team, 6 in the under-19s, and those 6 games were mostly in the UEFA Youth League. Goalless through last season, including the 3 qualification matches. 2 minutes of time to be added on. In this match, in the first half, can France make something of that time? There's Benala from Berdy. Chance for Gazette to come away for Turkey. It's a nice ball from Medican. Gets the ball away. Just couldn't quite get there. Probably a throw to Turkey. That was a poor effort really from Asromani. So you can be delighted the way this first half has gone. That man a little less so. And Faces on the bench. It's the last minute of the first half. Again, just a little tentative from the French. Cleverly done to find Jacquet. Whistles from the Turkish fans. All to enjoy their half-time cup of tea with their team in front. Balance, you could say, certainly not undeserving of the goal. They've been positive, looked to get forward. Nicely played. Ozan is a threat going forward, but now Turkey will have to defend. A matter of seconds to go. Benama. Mayulu. Referee has seen enough. 2 minutes with extra time are done and dusted. The coach thought it was 3 minutes, definitely only 2. Excellent goal for Yiğit Fidan. Diving bullet header from a corner at the far post into the corner, top corner of the goal. That's the difference between these 2 teams at half-time, with an intriguing second half in prospect. Half-time, France 0, Turkey 1. In midfield. And just waiting to get this second half underway. Turkey with the advantage thanks to Yiğit Fidan. Gomez replaced by Michal. Monaco man. And he make a difference up front. Gora finding a bit of traffic on his way forward. Michal, solitary appearance for Monaco. The B team scored in his 3 appearances for them. A couple of games in qualification. Make a difference. There's Ozan into the corner of Langberg. The corner couldn't quite get it. They have possession though. Here he is again. Gazek, the ball in. Oh, what a miss! Goodness me, Demirkan. What a run he made. But had to hit the target from there, surely. Wonderful ball in. What pace! Now, just couldn't quite get on top of it, could he? Was that full stretch? Wonderful chance to double the lead. Still daylight. It's struggling to take hold here. It's like a height of summer in June. Here at 11 o'clock and 10 o'clock, given how far north it is in the United Kingdom. France do something here. You have a corner. Goes to Gomez. So got one Gomez on the pitch. That's Jordi Gomez, the centre half. Good head on from Demir Khan. Had that chance just a moment ago at the other end. Time just to chest that down. Gora just ran away from him. Smoro. Jacquet. Michal, the substitute, working for the return ball, gets in here. This is dangerous. Slip in the end from Atagama. Kept in a dangerous position. Gomez. Michal. Right start to the second half. Top of the table, Group B at the moment. Spain, edge past Denmark. France do not want to see their near neighbours in Group B. I think to definitely have to win to be a bit more comfortable than that. But at the moment, nil point. Group B, the live table. Turkey have been good. Trying to turn this man. Gora. A brisk trade in the catering stall in the corner. Those that go early for their food, and those who wait till everyone is queued and the match has restarted. It's all a question of tactics. 5 minutes gone in the second half. France still trailing to that Yiğit Fidan goal after just 4 minutes, and very nearly scored earlier in the second half for Turkey. Had a very good header, went over the bar. Some crunching tackle from Gezek. Yilmaz. Kai had to get a hurry up and Turkey lose it in midfield. Mahona wondering which way to go, finds Assoumani. That's a lovely little reverse ball. Did ever so well, he's still going. And the ball takes a deflection. With the keeper scrambling. Good work from Mayulu. The Saint-Germain man scored for the senior team last season. And he scored 9 in 24 for the under-19s. So certainly one of their danger players. Until Bernard Diomede decides to make some changes. Conference also taking place between Soykan Bashar and his team on the Turkish bench.
Orada devam! Çık! Bravo! Devam et! Bravo! Çık! Çık!
Here the coaches screaming at their charges. I don't know how much they take in. Jake Sumahoro. The Turkish fans showing their displeasure at the lack of possession from their team. Gomez. He's run his socks off, hassling the defensive players of France. Maybe he'll last the full 90 minutes. His first touch from Mayulu, looking to keep his run going. Michal is facing the wrong way and is being pushed back and further back by Dajdeviren. Michal, get the throw. Dajdeviren putting it out. Goes long, dealt with by Dajdeviren. Space perhaps for Tigana. Important header, under a lot of pressure from Dylan. He does enough to break up play and get the second ball in midfield. The pace of this game has gone down a tad. In the second half gone, more or less, and Turkey had the better chances. Wonderful header from Demirkan. France looking to find a clear-cut chance. The referee's not interested in that appeal. Gizek gets the throw. Gomez with the dark arts there, but let's just pause for a moment. It's the captain who's going to come off, you know. Bahoya coming on. Two changes now made by the French team, which I think if you're the Turkish coach you'd be quite happy to see. Eintracht Frankfurt man. Games last season in the Bundesliga. He was in Angers. A couple of games in qualification, didn't score. There's a forward for a midfielder. We'll see how that goes. With showing great composure there. Looks like he's just drifting towards the left wing for France. There he is, first touch, a defensive one. Nicely done by Asrmani. To have the vision to see that that was a safe pass. Once again, just bringing down in midfield. Turkey Yilmaz with the vision to intercept. Applying his trade in Germany. Freiburg. Safety first. So Kai gets the ball away. Gezek. So nice ball down the wing. Michal looking for options here. And shepherded by Kumbedi. Well, the Frenchman. Chance perhaps for the French to come away. A chance to show what he can do up against Bulbul, the captain of Turkey. Got the ball away, but there was good coverage for Turkey at the near post. He was showing lots of confidence. There's a ball to chase for Yildirim, who of course will chase even the worst lost cause. Gomez is pushed forward to a holding midfield position. Horner, I think, has just pushed in a little bit to a defensive three. That's what I think has happened. All the way through for Gorda. Scraps at the moment. Have to come back and defend with the rest of the French team. There's a dog watching on intently behind the goal. Look at that. This is going to be whipped in. Keeper comes and gets enough on it. And Michal actually be able to turn defensive to attack, but that's excellent work from Tachivirin. Uzun just runs out of options, but again holds on to the ball. And Dylan doesn't need a second invitation to run at the French. Uzun. Little foul from the Turkish midfielder. Done by Sumahoro. It was decisive. Had to be. There's a Turkish player at the far post. Hour mark has arrived. Still Turkey's 4th minute goal. The difference between these two sides.
Lucas.
Jacquet. Back to Michal. That's increasingly looking to get this ball up the other end. Time is ticking and misplaced passes even. Bit of a tongue twister. Midfield is not going to help their cause. Gezek doesn't need it. Here he is now. Keeper always going to be favourite for that. Just a little bit more height and width for Yildirim to be in with a chance. Turkey won both the qualifying round and the elite group. Did lose to Germany 2-0 in the elite round, but still qualified. Oh, nicely done by Bulbul, who leads his Turkish team. That's lovely, clever play. Oof, that's a strong challenge from Jacquet, a little too strong, right in front of the Turkish fans. And we're going to have the first Turkish change. Here's Uzun, who is going to make way.
Turkey. Entering with number 19, Halil Özdemir, replacing number 10,
Halil Özdemir it is, who will take his place. From Michal, the Belgian team. Hasn't made an appearance for them yet. Managed to score a goal in the 2-0 win against Romania in qualification. There's a big contingent, isn't there? And they're making it a wonderful atmosphere, the Turkish fans. Part of the Turkish diaspora here in Northern Ireland, enjoying their day out, and having a couple more as well, at least. Not too many French fans in the stands, if truth be told. Wonderful history of stars coming out of the under-19s. Wonderful. If you look on the UEFA website and on this match coverage, you'll see in the build-up they had a picture of Kylian Mbappe, 2016, playing in the under-19s. Fresh-faced. Already had an inkling of what lay ahead, I guess, the rest of us. Phenomenal player for an early age. And had the advantage in these matchups. They won in the group games in 2013, 2018, drew in 2009, but they are playing catch-up here. Nice ball inside. Oh, what a goal! What a goal! It was a wonderful cross, Asusami. It's the substitute who claims it. Michal, a bullet header. Well, we saw a bullet header put Turkey ahead in the first half. Nice ball to Asusami. That was a fabulous, fabulous goal. His first goal in this competition, either in qualification or, of course, in the finals. Michal will be delighted with that. 66th minute. Now then, what did Turkey do? Stick or twist?
Équipe de France in the 65th minute. Number 7, Lucas Michal.
Turkish fans are trying to urge their players forward. I wonder if that's the turning point of this match. That's a nice turn again. The goal scorer. Bit of time, a bit of space, and important interception. It was Fidan who got his head to it. Hoyer has made a difference since he's come on. 11 on this near side here. He is making a run. This time it's Asasami with the ball in! What a save! What a save! How did that not go in? Mert Byram somehow kept that out. Oh, it'd be great to look at that again. He rose magnificently to head that. Headed it down and somehow it stayed out with the help of the post. It is Mayulu who's going to make way. Boabra to come in. And Gomez is going to make way at the back. Mugu coming in. So, what can he do? The Monaco player got a game in the senior team. Only 18 years of age, had 5 games and scored a goal in the Under-17 World Cup last season.
And number 18, Maris Amondo,
the final to Germany on penalties.
Gomez.
Well, 4 changes made by France. Just the one so far for Turkey. Do they have the strength in the squad to make some significant changes? First touch from Amogu was a positive one. Gomez, the defender, has been sacrificed for a slightly more attacking option. Sonaro looks like he's going to sit in the centre. That defence. There he is, just playing a little bit more advanced. Carry on playing, there is a Turkish player down. And, eventually it is put out. I think it might be a bit of cramp possibly for Emir Demirkan, and he is going to be replaced. Emir Bars about to come on.
Number 11, Imran Demirkan.
And he's worked hard. He's given the French quite a bit to think about. Almost scored with that header in the second half. Bars, actually born in the Netherlands, a dual national. Plays for PSV, their B team, 33 games, 2 goals. Slightly better return in the under-19, he plays 6 games for them and got 2 goals. So for the last 20 minutes. So Maholo sets off. Bahoya, great pace and great determination. That's a wonderful tackle by the captain. Ayatollah Bulbul. no-look pass. It was a wonderful one. And the goal, well, you couldn't have asked for that to be dispatched any better, could you? Flick on. Looking for Yadira, who's still pounding away on his forward beat. People will come. Happy to take that good time ahead of Naguro. Looking for options. It's a good one. Dash to Vera. Bulbul. Nice little pull back by Emir Baz. This is good pressure from Turkey. Not to go into their shell, but perhaps get another goal. Yildirim, fairly obvious push in the back. He is in the old-fashioned mould of put yourself about centre forward, and he does it very well. Who will prevail, if anyone? Will it be a point shared? I'm sure the Spanish are watching this and looking at what is the result. A perfect start for them. What's a lovely little ball. Barbara. Oh, cleverly done by Bulbul. Clearing off the substitute. A bit lively since he's come on. Same old Barbara. Anyone who's not 19 years of age, anyone who's 17 or 18, you know they've got something about them. Playing up a stage. Finding Sumahoro.
The 1,003 spectators who are attending this evening's match.
Yilmaz getting it down the line. Ball has just rolled over the line. Ozdemir, a substitute. We'll keep it in. Isn't 2022 under-17 competition. Scored a goal there in his 3 outings. Safety first for Bayern, who pulled out an astonishing save in the second half. Some good opportunities. Turkey just one attempt on target, and of the 2 attempts overall, 4 on target out of 8 for France, but you wouldn't say that Turkey had been played off the park. It's a lovely first touch from Bouabra. Turkey come away with the ball, and that is one for Ozdemir to chase. Oh my word, what an opportunity for Emir Baz. Had the right idea, that was the corner to go for. Then Michal was off balance. I think he would have slotted it home easily had he found the target. who plays his football in Belgium, saw real opportunity there. The goal open up, couldn't quite make it count. Seaview Stadium in Belfast. Enjoying this match. It's an engrossing one. The captain has been stout in defence. Over enthusiastic from Bahoya. Bahoya, Frankfurt man. To make an impression in the time he's come on as a substitute.
Who's up there?
This place passed again. Tostivieren, happy just to play it back. Maybe happy with a point here. Oh, nicely done over Byram. A little flick on as well from Emir Bars. Quite make it there, Berke Yilmaz. Gora chasing shadows.
Ali gir, Ali gir. Evet, Ali yakın oyna. Evet, oyna, evet, oyna. Evet.
Bahoya. That's a lovely bit of skill. Moving the ball nicely, just a little bit too much on it perhaps from Amulgul. Nice pass again. It's been the story of France's evening. They're going to make a couple of changes. Gora is going to come off. Okay, it is who will come on. A 10 man. Played some senior games season before last. Under 19s last season, 2 goals and 4 appearances. Can he make a difference up front? They're going to have to defend first. For having a look. Samahorov decided he's going to be okay. Didn't want to whistle. He will this time. Stalikaya. A bit of pain there. Okay, well, that was his first involvement in the match. Yeah. High foot. Always going to be an indirect free kick. 10 minutes to go. Who will break the deadlock here? It took them 66 minutes, didn't it, France, to get themselves back on level terms. Until the 66th minute, the goal from Turkey, the 4th minute. So 62 minutes technically to get them back on level pegging. France was kind. Nicely done though by Fidan. And it's onside for Gezek. Chance to put a decent ball in here. What a good header that was. Defensive header that just had to be right. Gezek with a wonderful ball in. Send it long. Demir. Tricky old pass to deal with, but Gezek does ever so well. Gets the throw. Fans find their voice again. throw in. Not a bad one. Taka couldn't get to the ball. Referee's bringing it back anyway. I think they felt this was a match they needed to win. They didn't want to have to go into a high-pressure match against Spain unless they really have to. That's the ball for Sumahoro to spread play wide. Ready. Right back. Jacquet. Nice bit of skill. And Gorgo. Nice ball through as well from Benama. Here's Bahoya. Over everybody. Michal still going. The goal scorer is defeated on that far side by Yilmaz. Once again, he'll through with the hold-up play. Jacquet has the captain's armband at the moment, and since Atagana left and put in the foul. Yilmaz has been in the wars. It wasn't the greatest free kick you'll ever see, perhaps as a result. Benama with the ball forward, dealt with by Fidan. Oh, it's broken kindly. Is that a penalty? It is. Dash de Viren cannot believe it. Guabla has stayed down. And have France found a get out of jail card here in terms of winning this match? Let's look at this again. Oh, there was contact, you know. He was looking for it, wasn't he, Boabra? Be interesting to see it from behind the goal. Here we go. Well, it doesn't matter. The referee's decided it is a penalty. And it is Jacquet who is over the ball. To take Bayram in the Turkish goal. No pressure for the French captain. Oh, he is cool as a cucumber. A lot of noise around this stadium. He wasn't listening to it, was he? Jeremy Jacquet gives France the lead. Late into this match. They've not been at their best, but they have found a way. For made his mind up. You do wonder sometimes whether it was worth, especially with the stutter, to stand your ground and see what happened. Our camera caught it, and about a dozen kids' phones caught their moment as well. That'd be one for the album, won't it? To use old terminology, one for your favourites. Well, you've got to feel for the Turkish team. They have played very good football, but have spurned a couple of good chances. And as I say, they only made 2 substitutions. Looks like Gezek is about to come off. to be replaced by Alexis hang on, let's try again. Isaac Verrill. And Daj de Vieren is going to come off as well. I will come on, the Besiktas man. Well, can they do something to rewrite the dying embers of this match?
Number 16, Azim Brown, replacing number 7, Baran Ali Gazik. And number 8,
well, it's a sucker punch for Turkey, isn't it? You will probably, if you're standing behind that goal, be discussing the merits of that penalty. Was there enough contact? The referee had no doubt whatsoever. How many red shirts are now looking? Have to push forward now with a couple of minutes left. It does leave a little bit at the back, a bit stretched at the back. Ike, the substitute, found himself in a bit of space, and that was a lovely ball inside. Bahoya unable to do much about it in the end, just tapped it wide. Fidan with the ball forward, the man who scored the first goal. 4 minutes on the clock, seems a long time away now. Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I suspect the keeper had it covered all the way. Berke Yilmaz burst through too. There was a bit of a space, wasn't there? And the keeper was fairly confident it was going over, and he would have tipped it over if he had to. Last minute of normal 90 minutes. Another day of UEFA action, the Women's Under-19 Championships tomorrow. I hope you can join us for that. Serbia against England, Lithuania against France. And it will do for France at the moment. Bubel will to find inspiration. We're going to pump it forward surely now. It's a nice ball. Still looking to play their football. Especially play from Sitkaya. Good pressing. Yilmaz under a bit of pressure here. They'll get the throw. 4 minutes of time to be added on here. A few substitutions made. Good interception, nice foot in by Bahoya. Running into traffic. Sukaya against Abra. So the ball here. Oh, that's a lovely ball through, and the keeper had to be quick. Biden has been very impressive in this game. He was bearing down on goal. Time ticking away for Turkey. Kaya with the header. Xhaka with the up and under. Did he get caught? Yes, he did. No cards in this match, by the way. Despite it being an intense match-up between these two. I don't think it was intentional, to be honest with you. Could be wrong. France and Spain, if it stays like this, will be equal top. Turkey with a bit of work to do. Let's So Denmark, France, Turkey, Spain on Friday. Denmark and France get us underway at 3:30 local time, and Turkey and Spain at 7 o'clock local time, UK time. 1 hour behind Central European time if you're trying to work it out. Looking for handball, it's gone the other way. Betty is down, and I suspect may take his time to get up. Slightly deflated Turkish bench, and you can understand why. Oh, was there a hand there involved? Referee, as you can see, perfectly placed. Good takedown by Aiki. Couldn't quite bear down on goal thanks to Yiğit Fidan, scorer of the Turkish goal. In conversation with Bulbul, the defensive work they have to do. They have the ball, can they get it up? No, they can't. Just a little bit too much on that last touch. Takaya. He's got 2 important games ahead of them now, but this has been an excellent performance. I wonder whether Turkey can do something. Somebody wants the shirt of Elias Zidane, who hasn't made it onto the pitch in this game. You never know, in future matches. Zidane son, making his way like his other brothers. Probably the last action of the game. France are all smiles. They have squeaked through against a very, very good Turkey side who came out with all guns blazing.
Safe journey home to everybody in the ground safely, and thank you.
Jeremy Jacquet with a penalty in the second half after Lucas Michal had drawn them level. Yiğit Fidan with a wonderful header was the opener, but it wasn't enough for Turkey. The time here has finished. France 2, Turkey 1.
Take a look.